Yeah, that's me in the Gulf of Aqaba, that. I'm in the Gulf of Aqaba. That's the Bibby boat.
Okay.
Yeah. We used to have soldiers on there as well, you know, for the pirates. You had to have them because I have seen them on the horizon, funny enough, you know, in the boats. But they're looking at the ship, because these ones I'm on are carrying missiles and tanks, so it's a target for them. But once you see the guys up with the machine guns, 2 on either side of the bridge, down aft, 2 down aft, and they're just away. But you've still got to be on your guard, you know. The first job I had was a cabin boy on a little coaster, as I say, called the Buffalo. And I always remember joining the ship, and I had a little bag with me. The bag was bigger than me. And when I got on the ship and I asked for the cook, I says, "Where's the cook?" And he came and see me and he said, "Shouldn't you be at school?" And I says, "No, I'm the new cabin boy." And it went on from there, like, you know, he thought I was still at school. Of course, I did have the school blazer on then, but the badge wasn't on there, you know. And that's my start, 12 months on the coast. I got a job over in Alfred Holt's, which is the Blue Funnel Line. And I sailed as a catering boy, galley boy, pantry boy, mess boy. And then I done about 4 trips with them on one of the M boats, the Menestius. And then I done a trip on the Perseus. And then altogether I was there 2 years. And then I decided to move on then, broader horizons. So I tried the Swedish ships and I was on that for a year, you know. The last job I done was chief cook on the supply boats and standby boats, which does the rigs up the North Sea. And you work a rota of 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off. But it's pretty hard going up there, especially in the winter time, because the weather can be horrendous, you know, but you get used to it in the end, you know. These are my discharge books, see, that's my first one. Actually, even though I'm from Liverpool, I got this discharge book in Belfast, because that's where the ship used to run, Liverpool, Belfast. And there were a lot of Belfast men on there, again, tough men being about, you know. And I learnt a lot of respect with them people on that ship, you know, and it gave me the chance to, when I went deep sea, to adapt through sailing with the likes of these people, give you respect to other people and when to open your mouth and when not to and all that, like, you know. But yeah, it was, and as I say, all my ships are in there. Once you've done a voyage, you come off, you sign off, and skipper stamps it, and then you're off home then on leave for how long then. But I never used to like staying home long. I just want to get back again, you know. And yeah, as I say, your whole life's in these two. And as I say, I've got freedom and I've put it all together in there. So it will be a good read, you know. I do remember one incident on a shore saddle boat. I've just seen it now. And it's going back about 1974. And we had a lot of firemen on this ship, down below men, you know. And they were mostly old-timers who'd been in the Second World War. And these were the kind of men, they were solid, hard men and good men, you know. They'd been torpedoed twice or 3 times, and they'd tell you the stories, and they'd still go back on a different ship. It never deterred them or nothing. And we were in New Plymouth one day, and they had a drink of an afternoon. They were all off. And there was a Japanese ship opposite. And the Japanese crew at the time, they all had the safety helmets on then in 1970s. Well, that's something a British ship never had. I'd never seen them with them on. And the guy come out drunk, the fireman. He'd been through the Second World War, and he said, "Japanese, what?" And he's shouting over to them, "Tojo's dead, Tojo's dead." And the Japanese are all looking around, confused. And "Jimmy, take it easy," was saying to him. He must have thought he was back with the Japanese. I don't know if he was in the camp or not. And "Tojo's dead," he's shouting. Anyway, we sit him down, and another fireman come out, and he sees old Jimmy's, "What's them Japanese doing over there?" You know. And this other guy says to him, "Jimmy, you bow to Japanese officer now." And he was standing over him, and Jimmy's going, "No, no, no." And it was hilarious, it was, but it was so funny, you know. He got a lot of laughs then. something which you don't see today, you know, because all the characters have gone now. But there was a lot of funny times there, you know. The food was good. I'm not just saying that because I'm a cook myself, but things got a lot better, you know, with the feeding and all that. But then you go on some ships and then they're making cutbacks now, and it's the same everywhere, you know. But as long as you can try and keep the standard up, that's the main thing. Keep everyone happy. As the captains always say, you got a good feeder, you got a happy ship. And he always used to say, if you can bake bread, you'll get away with murder. I was a baker as well, so I do all that. And I make sure I do morning scones and tab nabs every day. You know, I've got the time to do it, and you know, and the most important part about it is I enjoy what I do. I love what I do, you know, and that makes it all the better. I would say seamen have a great knowledge of things, you know. They love to read books and they're always reading. I think it's one of the finest educations you can get, going to sea, to be honest. And the people you mix with, and it's you wouldn't get it anywhere else in the world or in any other job. And it's as I said again, I'll keep on saying it, finest life ever, and I will go back and do it all again.